Welcome back, everybody. It's me, your girl, the Teal Empress. And y'all, we are continuing on with the spiritual conversations. Um, so, hold on, before we begin, for those of y'all, if it's your first time, I welcome you. I am a master Reiki energy healer as well as a master energy reader, and that's what I do here on my channel. So I welcome you. It's important to know that I do read energies. That's why I'm doing masculine and feminine, and as a collective. But this is going to be a masculine reading. Um, and it's also important to know that as soon as I hit the play button or record button, everything in a reading, every sound, color, everything, how it's interruption is imperative to the reading. Okay, so that being said, I welcome you. I ask if you find anything here that resonates, that you like and share this message. Yeah, so let's just move on forward. Let's get with this. So this is part 3 of our spiritual conversation, and I say part 3 because I gave a 2023 New Year's reading for the collective, and then when it came time for our first spiritual conversation during these winter months that I told you we'd bring forth together on Sundays, Spirit wanted me to break down that collective energy reading into a feminine and masculine energy. And so that's what I'm doing. So this is going to be part 3. So I encourage you, if you haven't watched the first 2 readings, the collective, and then the divine feminine, I encourage you to watch those as well. So, but here we are doing the divine masculine reading. And just the same as with the divine feminine reading, what we're going to do is I'm going to do that same magpie oracle spread that I got from Pinterest. And that's important in itself, so it's important to watch the messages before. But also, when I began channeling, and that's what I'm doing now, when I began channeling before we started the actual reading, getting into it, spirit with the feminine energy, I was just straight channeling, telling how I felt. But before I got started on doing the masculine energy, I wrote out what I was channeling, and that's important in itself. Because, with the divine masculine and divine feminine energies, they are both different energies and they both represent different things. And so what I wrote down, the channeled message is the divine masculine. What is it? It's a manifestation of the male energy or the father energy within us and around the universe. All right? It's the earthly side that's connected to labor, to money, to strategy, and to self-restraint. Now, the masculine energy represents the left side of the brain, whereas it represents the right side of the body. So, that's important to note. So, moving forward, divine masculine energy. So, before getting here, I didn't have a direct message for you, so I sat down and just as before, I meditated and asked what I needed to come forth with. I pulled an oracle card, and I was guided to start with this card. This is the 7 of Wands, and it came out in the feminine reading, almost just like the Spirit had me pull a card from the collective reading to start the feminine reading. So, yeah, there's a pattern going on here. All right, so let's just get into it. So the 7 of Wands, this is your energy. This is your energy coming back from 2022, where you're at now, what represents you, what you've been through, what's going on, okay? So this 7 of Wands here, this is someone who feels like they're having to stand up alone while they've got, they've done been burnt. They got other things that still want to burn them and hurt them. You see there's nails and stuff in it that really want to put a pound in. So I feel like 2022 for you, Divine Masculine, feels like you just really had to, um, you had people within the same group. You feel like you were just running alone. Feel like you had to really just stand up in your beliefs and the things that you stand up for something alone. Yeah. So, and 7 of Wands is about also having many choices. So there's all these different choices that could have burnt you, that were chasing you, that only left you feeling foggy. All these things were still following you, but you were standing up alone through it. I feel like you rose up alone through this. And I feel like it was a battle. It also talks about the fact that you did stand up alone, though. And because you did stand up alone, this is where you're at now. You're at a place where you're bandaged. Yeah, you still see those things, feel like they're chasing you, but you rose above it. You're bandaged up. I feel like this wisdom, this rising up, representing this lizard, and it being red, representing ground energy. So I feel like from the root up, I feel like childhood, the root is also sexual. This is ancestry. This is, yeah, so somebody, ancestral wisdom rose up to help you with this too. And maybe you felt that strength within you, that ancestral strength within you to rise up. But you did. And so you're healing now. You're bandaged up. And the oracle I pulled for you is the rainbow. And Spirit wants you to know, Masculine, we're going to lay these 10 cards out, but the overall message here is this rainbow this is someone who has fought to rise high, to fly toward, they saw that light and they were trying to fly toward that light. And this is going through the spiritual steps, like the rainbow is representing the 7 spiritual steps to get to this freedom. And I feel like there's a promise coming to you, just like this rainbow. I feel like you're riding into the promise. As we speak, or into 2023, yes. So, I got chills all over me. We're going to lay the 10 cards out, and let's get to this. Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What do you want my Divine Masculines to know and for this 2023 reading for them moving forward? With this Magpie Oracle deck. One more after this. And we're going to lay them out. We're going to lay them. Seriously, I lay them right on top of them. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. Okay. So let me get my handy dandy book so I can read. So it's important too, laying the pen down. So you have wrote something. When you write something, it's it's written and it's in ink. You cannot, it's permanent. It's this is something that's been written. Wow. Okay. So the first position is going to be, this is your situation. The Fool. So your situation is you're at your starting place. You feel like you're walking off the ledge though. Because Because you look at her smelling this invisible rose. You're really starting to see, you're seeing, um, and like you're making this step, like you're not, it's, you're ready to embark on this journey to jump off this cliff, um, because you smell something sweet like this rose. It ain't there. Like you're going after this rose. It isn't there that you know it. You see it on the other side. Is you want to go after it. Um, the wow. So the situation is you're seeing with this rose. I'm saying you're seeing this new loves, and you're wanting to go after it. But whoa, watch where you're stepping. Okay, first. Because there is a way to get there, but you want to watch your step, okay? Don't just jump off the cliffs, Spirit's saying, okay? But this is a beautiful energy. This is trust in the universe energy. This is, I mean, packing, when I say packing lightly, you let everything go. It's just you and, like that dog movie about your loyal friend, your spirit guide. Free. Look, you let everything go or letting everything go looking for this rose. That's your situation for 2023. What is distracting you? Three of Wands. This is having so many different passions and being so up in the air. Make sure that what you're trying to invest in something and build something. But make sure that you keep your feet flat on the ground, okay? That these, when you are making whatever investments, because you're so excited for this new journey and this new love that you're going after, and you want to make, you want to make a big, let me just look at this. You're trying to find a way to get this up off the ground. How are you going to bring this passion and work? So 3 is working together. Wands is passion, fire energy. And I see this 2 that are going different ways, but making 1 is what I'm feeling like. So you see that both of you and this other, whoever you're chasing after, have both got a lot of wisdom. Both are ascending. And you want to figure out how to get you both in this one. Okay? So, you are letting go of this. The world. And the world means this is a cycle done. Okay? There's a complete balance. You see the 2 roses in your hand? And the baton and this other one, you're letting go of any old cycle of all these other different, and these are different color, different lovers is what I'm saying. That cycle's over. There's one you're searching for, okay? Well, alright, so this is what you're opening up to. What you're open to, with this judgment, you see how everyone's reaching for him, but he's holding his trumpet up high. So I feel like everyone's trying, and the trumpet means, sounding the alarm. These people down here don't want you to sound the alarm. They want to keep you from sounding the alarm. Don't do that. Don't go out to the one person. Don't say it's over. Okay. Wow. All right. 5. What you have recognized. The Knight of Wands. What you have recognized is someone here with their own passion, doing their own thing and setting up for a trick. Someone else, you see that someone over here is going toward a jump as well. Yeah, and you want to make sure you don't, that they don't jump off without you. That's what you want. Yeah. Okay. 6. What you're beginning to understand from this reading. Death. What you're starting to understand from this reading is that you say behind it, all these generations, see how they look like, and this is a total different, okay, so this is like, you say, and this is total different, this is a white woman, feeding, and so all these other generations, there was just one way, but there is a new, look, this is something else new in the genealogy. So, in the family line, giving birth. So, okay, you know what that is. Spirit said that's I was going to elaborate, but Spirit said for each, since it means different for everyone watching this, Spirit said they know exactly. Okay. He wants me right now. There's a snake coming around this baby, so this baby is being birthed. I mean, I see wisdom with that. Alright, so this is outdated thinking brings you this. Outdated thinking brings you justice. Yes. So when you stopped all that, I mean, yeah. Look, you got, it's like your heart's light as a feather. Yeah, that sort of truth is just how you walk in. You know, it's, you know, everybody sees it's there, even though it's in the etherical. You don't actually have to have one in hand physically and cut nobody through it. It's etherical. It's in the way you walk, talk, dress, carry yourself. Alright? Family and friends offer you this. 9 of Cups. See, there's different kinds, but at the end of the day, it's like a warm cup of coffee. They're trophies. They bring you trophies. They are your trophies. And that's like a warm cup of coffee to you. And this goes back generations, because look at that pot at the top. Wow. Okay. So, Spirit's asking you to take this action. 10 of Cups. This is fulfillment, having it all. Let it all run over. This is from a child, from baby cup and sugar caddy. I'm seeing the dog bowl. I'm seeing the fish and what you drink. It's saying put the love into everything. Spiritually first, you see the top 3 is a fish. Spiritually first, and what you drink, what you eat, what you feed your dogs, what you do. Everything. Every container. Fill it with, and this isn't rushing, this is, you know, it's just kind of pouring over. So, this is emotions pouring over into all those cups. Is the action Spirit wants you to take by masculine. And the result of your actions is this Empress, this gift. Oh my God, look how she goes to go in that family. What family means to you to fulfill that? If you do this. Well, that's what I got for you. Something about just keeping it plain. Yeah. So, Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine, I'm sending you so much love and light. Yeah. Welcome to 2023. You can have all this if you pour that into those containers. What you pour into your containers is what you will get, but Spirit wants to leave off with the promise if you do this. Alright, it's if you want it. Alright, sending so much love and light, and we're leaving off at 1955.